everyone, it's Ren from Strong Girl Knits, and this is episode 4, I believe. Who really knows? Anyways, so how is everyone? I hope you're doing good. I've had an interesting week, and I'll go with that towards the end. But, so this week I really didn't get as much done as I was hoping. I don't know. I don't know what was going on this week. It's been getting colder, so James likes to cuddle, and that means less knitting time because we're just sitting there cuddling. And I don't really want to say no because I want to cuddle too because it's so cold. I mean, I like this weather because I can wear my hand knits and everything, but the house is just cold. Like, we can't keep it super warm because it's an old big house and it would cost a fortune, but I don't know. So I did get one thing done. I actually literally just did the bind off like a couple minutes ago. So, and that is, I finished Breaking Big by Oblivious Knits. And she's a good friend of mine. I love her to death. I need to write her back. But I used my, whoa, it's so big and luscious. And I used my Ella Rae Mega that I got from a local yarn store on clearance. And I bought this pattern. This is the pattern I bought. It's calls for super bulky or bulky, I don't know, knit on a size 15, which I think I probably could have bumped it up to a 19. It would have been a little bit looser, or I mean a 17, and it would have been a little looser of a gauge, but I still like how this is because it is denser, and it's going to be nice and cozy. I know it is. Now, it's a type of, I want to say like not a drop stitch, I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm on a rolly chair today, so I can come up. But see how these are? The technique that she does, and I don't want to give it away because I've never seen it in another pattern before, but how she has you do these is so freaking genius. Like, seriously, Deborah, you're brilliant for doing that, because how she does her, let's call it a drop stitch, is so easy. It stays in place, and I don't feel like it's just the yarn is running all over the place, but you still get that beautiful stitch there. I did kind of screw this up though. So this is, you start at the top and then you do a row all the way across, and this is where you do your buttons, because you attach like 3 buttons at the other end, and this is reversible, or that way you can do like a cow or a cape or something. But you do that, and then I kind of screwed up these first few, because how you're supposed to do it is there's like a single you were supposed to do, so you knit and then you do a single of her little thing and then a double version, and I was doing it every other. I misread the pattern, but I caught it right here. I finally can't really see it. I'm sorry, you really can't see it. I apologize. Because see how it does more of it gets bigger, whereas these kind of do, but I didn't feel like ripping back. I still liked it how it was. But I really love this. This is so nice. I can't wait to block it and get some funky buttons and wear it around town. Buttons! Let's talk about buttons real quick. So I went and was looking for buttons for my other wrap that I did. Found this really pretty button. It was so colorful and everything. Pulled it out. $30. $30 for a button. Yeah, button. I was like, this is ridiculous. And I knew one of the girls at the fabric store, and I'm like, why is this $30? She's like, oh, it's supposedly hand painted and everything. And I'm like, what? No! Like, to me, it didn't look hand painted. It looked like a digital paint job on the back of an etched button. Like, I personally didn't see its $30 value. But But thankfully I remembered another button I had, which I will show. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little fly with a spider on it. And did you know, and I believe this is what I was told by a native Australian, that they consider spiders good luck. And she was, I forgot her name, real famous hand stitcher. And she always adds like a little spider on all her quilts or whatever she makes. And that was really pretty. So I bought this when I had a class with her a couple years ago from the same fabric store. And this is what I'm going to put on my other rack. So, that right there. Anyways, yeah. So, I'm going to go back. I might go back there and look, or I might just go to Joann's or something to look for buttons. But $30 for... It didn't look that special to me. Come on now. So, this is my only finished object. But I have worked my little fingers off on my other stuff. Put that down. Oh, I did do some spinning. I got about one done. This is that Super Merino that I'd recently had carded. And I learned that I can drop spindle with my legs crossed. I don't think that's really an accomplishment, but I felt special because I like to sit with my legs crossed. It's just, I don't know, a weird quirk of mine. But yeah, so I got one done and I started another spindle, so we'll see how that goes. I definitely could have gotten more on this, but I don't know. I got to the point where it just kept snapping on me. So I was like, alright, maybe it's time to switch to a new spindle. And I did that. And I got some more done on James's sweater. I actually had him try this on the other day. And the pattern calls for the XL size, like 17 inches, and then you do the 1.5 inch ribbing. But I don't think I need to fully do the 17 inches because he tried this on, and I don't know how long this is. But he tried it on, and it looks really close. Like I feel like, good lord, it's getting huge. But I feel like I'm close enough that I could probably do the ribbing at the bottom soon. So I'm pumped. I'm gonna get one of his other sweaters out and kind of compare it to see. But I'm really happy. It looked good on him. It was a little loose, which is fine. I want it to be like a cozy sweater. And I'm sure after I wash it, and because this is the Brava, Knit Picks Brava worsted weight, and you can machine wash it and put it in the dryer. So I am going to run it through the washer and give it a little dry. We'll see how that goes. Oh, my mom's sock, which I wanted to say thank you, Miss Cheryl. She did, she Kitchenered the toe of the other sock at knit night last week. I don't like Kitchener toe so much, and she did it, and it looked amazing. It was funny because one of the other girls, she hadn't seen that Cheryl had done it, and she picked the sock up. She's like, oh, did you do this toe up? And I'm like, no, Cheryl just Kitchenered it, and it looks awesome. But, so I did get quite a bit done. I finished the leg, and then I did the heel flap, and now I'm on the heel turn. I don't know, I was in the middle of doing it, and then I just kind of wanted to work on something else. We were watching something, and I wanted mindless knitting, so I did the sweater. Okay. And then this, I don't think you guys have seen this since the first episode, but, oh, I have Whoppers in here. I don't like Whoppers, so all the kids have been getting it. But, anyways, James's sock. I need to put a little thing on it. And this is, I'm just doing a simple, you can see it, there we go. Little purples. This is Wool Free Sock by Premier Yarns. So, this is the grape colorway. Yeah, grapes, raisins. And I really like it. James asked for a bit of a longer leg so that if he wears it with his boots, it for sure goes all the way up the length of his boots. So we're doing this just a tad bit longer than the other socks I've made him. I really like this. I did buy another, well, the woman that ordered it for me, she could only find 8-inch circulars. So I did buy another pair because I'm knitting these on size 0. And, excuse me, my throat's still a little clogged up. But I'm going to start the second sock because I really do like to knit 2 at a time. Granted, I don't do it the traditional method. I do 2, I have 9 knit circulars going, 2 going at the same time. But I like doing that because then I can get the leg done, and so on and so forth. But for some reason I picked that up earlier this week and I just wanted to knit and knit and knit on it, and I did. So that's all I'm working on right now. I've been wanting to get a lot done. Well, those are, I consider, bigger projects, so I've been wanting to crank. I really want to get the sweater done actually before the end of the month. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. But I feel like I'm so close. I'm almost done with the body. Like, I want to finish the body this week. If I can finish the body this week, I will be happy. Then all I have is 2 sleeves to get done before Christmas. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think I can get that sweater done by the end of the week. I mean, the end of the month, because holidays and whatnot. Yeah. Thanksgiving's coming up. Now I'm gonna make pie, and I'm gonna eat all the pie, because I like pie. But, so there is that. I did want to talk about the D-Stash along. I did post two threads in the group, and I will post the finished objects thread for the D-Stash along. Yeah, D-Stash along. So with the D-Stash along, you can spin, knit, crochet, anything. Use yarn from your stash, and we at the end, you know, you'll post pictures of all your finished objects, and I want you to post the weight in grams next to it, and then whoever, there's going to be 2 prizes, or 2 chances to win. There's the chance of knitting the most weight-wise, and then there's a chance of just a general entry by participating. So, and the reason why I'm doing it by weight is because I am a power lifter, so everything I tend to deal with is by weight. So, you know, I have to lose this amount of weight, or I have to lift this amount of weight. So it's all about the weight. I am also doing, oh, and with the spinning, if you can actually earn double points with your spinning. So if you spin, so let's say, you know, you spin, let's say this is 100 grams. You spin 100 grams, and then you turn around and knit something with it. That will count as double points, because that's a lot of work. You know, you spin it and then you knit it. So I'm going to count that as double points. So all you spinners that you want to bust through your fiber stash and then turn around and knit something with it, perfect, because then you get double the points for it. And I think that's just fair, honestly. But and then I have donation wise, which I am doing with Rachel. She's All Night Knitter on Instagram, and I forgot what her Ravelry name is. I think it's like Rainy Day Stitches or something. But we are collaborating, and we're doing another D-Stash along where you can, and this is a whole different contest. This is by weight of donations. So again, you can send me whatever you would like to donate, stash wise, or what. And you know, I'm not asking for super expensive stuff or anything. I have a bunch of cotton. I have some old knit picks, leftover knit picks, Brava. You know, anything's fine, because and any type of yarn is fine, because she works with numerous knitting organizations down or over where she lives, and I know this is the time of the year, you know, she asks for donations if anyone would like to, and she always gets such a great turnout every year, and I love helping her, and I feel like this is a great way you can donate and, you know, win some prizes. So there's of course one entry, I mean, you can enter, you'll be entered in if you donate anything, and then there's going to be the overall or whoever has the overall, who donated the most by grams, is a winner as well. And this goes for both. If there's ever a tie, I'll just do a drawing between whoever ties. So I think that's really all. Like I said, I'll post the finished thread for the objects because I finished an object, not that I count towards this, but prizes, you will get a bag from me that I've made, and I'm still determining that. I think I might just sew a whole new bag for you guys, and this is, so for the overall winner, or for the whoever does the most for either one, you will get a bag from me. Actually, you'll get 2 bags from me, and you will get your pattern of your choice up to $10 worth, US $10. And then if the general entry is a bag and then a pattern. So if you do the most, you get more. And if anyone wants to donate stuff, that's totally fine with me. I greatly appreciate it. I know I'm new, up and running, so I don't really have that much of a foothold, but I don't know. I think it's great this time of the year to do a D-Stash along because we have all that Christmas knitting we're trying to get done, and what better way than to look back in our stash and get that stuff out, you know. And then even with the donations, you know, we all get that red heart, or we get some yarn that we bought and we're never going to do anything with it, you know. We've had it for however long now, so there's that. I really think that's it. I'm sorry I don't have more. I feel kind of, I don't know, so sad. But I know this next week I do want to get washcloths done and whatnot, so trying to think. Oh, yes. No. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, okay, so here we go. Do you guys like doing Kitchener toes, or, because I can do Kitchener toes, they just kind of drive me crazy. So they never look as mine didn't look as perfect as Miss Cheryl's. But so do you guys hate Kitchener toe enough that you just do toe up, or are you found peace with it, or maybe there's a different kind of toe thing you guys do? But yeah, or if maybe you don't even knit socks because you hate Kitchenering or Kitchenering. Alright, well, that's all for knitting and spinning. I'm going to talk a bit about what's been going on and a little bit of lifting, so if you want to stick around. If not, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Please go check out the Ravelry group. I'll post everything down below. But thank you so much. Okay, so life. Life has been interesting this past week. Monday, I was driving to knitting, and a rock hit my windshield. I just got this car back in like mid-September because my other car died on me, and I really like that car, and actually the person who has it thinks he can replace the engine and it'll be just fine, but it's a 91 Ford Escort, so it's probably gonna cost him quite a bit of money if he does. But yeah, I just got this car, and actually a week after I had it, I got a little nick in the windshield from rocks that were flying off of a semi. So that made me mad, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It wasn't worth really doing anything about it. And then on my way to knitting, I took a slightly different path to get onto the expressway to get to where I was wanting to go. And let's say I'm never going to take that little stretch of road again. I'm going to stick with what I usually do. Yeah, so because I had this rock, there wasn't really anyone behind me. I actually think it was probably the Jeep in front of me who had the very large tires that probably kicked the rock up. But this rock came and just like and it sounded like a gunshot inside my car. It was just, oh, I couldn't get the noise out of my head. But it hit and just whew, and it made, and I'll post a picture. Yeah, it just, it almost seemed like it did a splat type of crack, because it didn't spider or anything, it did a spiral, but yeah, I was mad. I'm gonna get it replaced within the next month or so, but I was so mad. I came to knitting, I was so upset. And then I had to call insurance just to see like if I turned it in or what, but Windows, if I did, it wouldn't be worth turning it into insurance at all, because I could probably replace it for about a little over $100, but you know, between $200 and $100. But then I talked to them about my insurance, and apparently my insurance has practically doubled if I stick with them. I really don't think I'm going to stick with this insurance after this, because Mom and I were on a multi-car discount, and you know, when I got the new car, we changed it where, you know, Mom and I were no longer living together, so we lost that discount, and we didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, you know, price-wise, but our insurance practically increased or doubled for each of us. So let's say we were total we were roughly paying about $600, $650, and now if I stick with them, my insurance is going to be $715, and this is for a 6 months policy. So I just think that's a little ridiculous. Surely I can find a better priced insurance. And I did get it dinged for, like, I have an accident surcharge on there, but again, that shouldn't be that much of an increase. But so that just my car and insurance is really this week has made me so mad. But and then the gym. So let's talk about lifting. I practically took a week off the week before, so that week right after my competition on the 7th, I pretty much took it off, but I didn't mean to. I got sick, and then it was just easier to just chill, let my body rest, and go on with life. But then I started my new program last week, and I'm just so sore this week, because Sundays I do a light bench and then a heavy squat. So I only did like 220 squat, like 5 sets of 2, which really shouldn't be that bad, but I took that week off, and my legs just kind of I was so painful the next few days, and I regretted that break so much. But I got, you know, I don't know, I got sick. Things happen. But surprisingly, your body, that, you know, it really does take a lot to maintain your strength. A lot of commitment. Because again, I only took a week off, and my legs, you would have thought I hadn't lifted in forever, because my pants were even looser. Like, I put my spandex shorts on that I use for squatting. They're like bicycle shorts. Sorry, my calluses are peeling. But yeah, I put them on. I was like, James, these are kind of loose. He's just like, yeah, because you didn't do work for a week. And yeah. And as I said last week, we're going to be increasing my total calorie count by 50 points each week until we reach about 2,000 calories a day. And it went really well this week. I haven't necessarily gained any weight. My average has been about the same. I stayed steady, so that makes me happy. So we're most likely going to increase another 50 and see how it goes. And it's mostly going to be carbs that I increase. My fat and my protein is good where it is, so we're going to leave that be. But I don't know, it's nice because it means I can eat a little extra cookie here and there. Because it is the season for treats, and I don't want to suffer. But I'm trying to think what else life-wise. We put up the tree today. We put the tree up yesterday, put the lights on, and then we did the ornaments today. And last year, James's son, we'll just call him Little J. Little J wanted. He thought we didn't have enough ornaments. So every year Hobby Lobby after Christmas has like this huge clearance sale where it's like everything's 75% off or something, maybe more. and someone had told me about it, so I went and I checked it out. I did not realize that this is almost practically like its own little event. I went in there and I waited, just the line alone, I think I waited a half hour. And you know, I got some really great deals. I got a lot of ornaments, and now we have too many ornaments for the single tree because we don't really do the back because no one sees the back because we put the tree in a corner. So I suggested maybe we should get a second tree, and I think we might be getting a second tree. But I don't know, I'm kind of a Grinch, but I have been getting better since I've started dating James. I don't know, he has kids, and it's, you know, I don't want to be a Grinch with the kids because, you know, they need happy memories. I have plenty of happy Christmas memories. I just kind of turned into a Grinch about halfway through high school, maybe towards the start of high school, and then it just kind of kept going on from there. Yeah, I'm 24 now, and I don't know, I'm trying to be a better Christmas person. So, you know, I do a lot of, like with Rachel, do the charity, you know, trying to gather up yarn and everything for her, just try and be more pleasant the best I can. But I will say, we'll leave it at that. But, so we did put the tree up, and I'm actually pretty excited. It is really pretty. I'm going to, probably next week, I will film in front of the tree, possibly. We'll see how it goes, and then if I film down there, then we can have Sherlock come visit. So his little palace is in the living room, and he pretty much gets to run around the living room, but you know, he doesn't have free range of the house, even though he is potty trained and everything. But he is a rabbit and he likes to chew, so you know, you gotta take the good and the bad and find a middle ground. I think that's really it. Oh, I bought some new pants this week. I know this isn't like really, this is not knitting related at all, but I bought some new pants. I actually have a lot of black tops and stuff, and I went, well, okay, so pants. I needed new pants. I only actually owned one pair of like jeans prior, but I lost some weight. You know, I don't know, when you get my legs have gotten a little smaller, not necessarily weaker, but they've gotten smaller, and I've lost weight, of course. So my skinny jeans that I had were no longer skinny jeans, and actually the thigh part of my pants were getting worn out because, well, I don't know. Okay, never mind. I've got, I don't want to say big thighs, but I have thighs, and I mean, I squat almost 300 pounds. You know, I have big thighs, but and they rub, so it's bound to happen. The fabric is not going to last forever, so I needed to get new pants, and I went ahead and bought 4 new pairs of pants. You know, got a blue jean pair, got khaki pair, and then I bought some colored denim. So I bought this like olive, dark, maybe more like a hunter green, closer to this color, and then I bought like a deep magenta, and I wore my green ones yesterday, and I don't know, they were pretty cool. I looked pretty awesome. I sounded narcissistic. I don't know, my outfit looked really cute and I really liked it, and I can't wait to put together an outfit with my magenta pair. So, and of course they, you know, either color goes well with black or brown, whatever shoes I want to wear, or whatever top or knitwear I want to wear with it. So, and then of course I bought some plain long sleeves just to wear with my knitwear. So, but I think that's all. That's really all that's going on with life right now. I'm finally almost cleared up. At this point, I think it's just allergies, and I'm just kind of trying to ride it through a bit because it's nearly impossible to get like a decongestant this time of the year. And I live in southern Indiana. There is a lot of meth around here, and I Although I think it's cleared up a bit where I live, but I could be wrong. I do live in a bigger city, so I live in the 3rd largest city in Indiana. So if any of you guys can figure out where I live, points for you. And so yeah, there's your assignment. I live in the 3rd largest city in Indiana. Where do I live? And it's southern Indiana, so even if I have the wrong number ranking for my city, you could probably figure it out. So, and apparently Fat Squirrel, I forgot her name, her actual name, she lives in Indiana, and I'm curious to know where she lives, because I think she lives, like, I live on the western part, I think she lives on the eastern part, so that's cool. I thought that was pretty cool. I have yet to meet her in person, so it's not like I know her, but that's really all. I don't know. Hopefully your guys' week went okay. You didn't get a rock in your windshield or whatnot. So, anyways, thank you so much for sticking around and listening to me jabber on. But love you all, and I will talk to you later.